Hmm? Say hi, guys. You guys, I have a mini co-host. Hi. Say happy Mother's Day. Say happy Mother's Day. No, don't do that, Riley. Stop. Stop. Stop that. Hi, guys. This is Riley. Say, I'm a Riley. Riley got a fake flower in her hand, and she's not afraid of using it. Right? Say hi, guys. We came to say happy Mother's Day. Say happy Mother's Day. Say happy Mother's Day. Riley, we're waiting for Daddy to come take her. Say happy Mother's Day. Hi guys, Riley says she needs mommy time today, so Riley is joining us. Hi guys, how are you guys doing? Say hi guys. Oh, Riley. Say hi to them. Say hi guys. Say hi guys. Say hi everybody. Where is way to go? Way to go. Oh, she thinks she can sing happy Mother's Day song. Oh, while we wait for everybody to join on Nana, Riley is co-hosting the show. She's a natural. Say hi. So Big Brother's already sleeping. Riley says she's not ready to see you today. She wants to celebrate Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, no. The world can see you, Riley. Flower, what color is this? Pink flower. What's another color? What color is this? That's not yellow. Don't be silly. What color is this? What color is this? What's the color of the leaf? What's the color of the leaf? What color is this? What's this color? What's the color of the leaf? What's that color? What's it? Green. So what color is the flower? What color is the flower? Hi guys, welcome to Let's Talk with Miss Sue. My name is Felicia. On our Mother's Day, this is what we're doing. Riley says she wants to be part of this show tonight. So there she is. Riley, say hi guys. Say hi. Hello guys. So you want to tell them who you are? What do you do for a living? Want to tell them what do you do for a living? Say I'm a toddler. There you go. You want to sing? Sing them a song. Sing a song. Say hi. Riley, I don't think this show will function with you tonight. So we're about to put you to go to bed. So have your few minutes of fame and be done. You want to sing? Sing O Medano. Okay, sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Say Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Queen, I'm telling you, this girl is something else. Okay. So you know what you're doing, right? All right. Sing, I love you. Say, I love you. With a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Mwah. Won't you say you love me too? Good job. Oh, right. Okay. Ta-da! It's a flower. What color is the flower? She's about to leave, guys. She's just here. Riley. Riley, you gotta calm down, okay? She does. She's a musician in here. You gotta be singing for them. I brought you guys a Mother's Day gift. This is what we deal with daily behind the scene. This is Miss Riley. Riley. Okay, calm down. Calm down. This is my show. I am the show. You ready to leave? Say bye, guys. See you later. You about to go. It's time for you to go. Say bye-bye, guys. Say happy Mother's Day. Say happy Mother's Day. Say happy Mother's Day. Really, what's funny about that? Say happy Mother's Day. All right, guys. Let me share the link with the rest of the team. And then I'm going to go put Miss Riley back to her post. She wanted to come on here and tell you guys happy Mother's Day. And there you have it. If you missed it and you watched it, really, we are not singing anymore. If you miss it, we are not going to have a show with her here tonight. Let me put the topic up. She's distracting, this girl. Riley. How many times did I call your name? Ta-da. Yes, we got flowers. What color is the flower? Where's the leaf? What color is the leaf? No, it's not pink. Look at it good. Yeah, pay attention. Look at it. Look at it, my friend. Pay attention. Pay attention. When the rest of the team come on, you gotta go, girl. Let's post the topic up. Yeah, let's create a banner, okay? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. You guys, if you're wondering how old she is, she's 1 year old. Oh. Salome said you should sing a song. Sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star for her. Okay, sing the ABCs. ABCs. Sing it. You know it. Sing A B C D E F G M. Now you're playing fun. All right, sing Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Sing Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Sing it. Salome, she said you missed it. Old MacDonald had a piggy. Old MacDonald had a baby. Old MacDonald had a chicken. Old MacDonald had a sheep. Bah. Old MacDonald had a goat. Old MacDonald had a monkey. All right, guys, you guys don't have enough of Riley. I'm gonna go pull her back really quick. Riley, no, 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 that's your bedtime already. You guys, she slept all afternoon and now she woke up and this is what I get. Oh, she's singing for you. You wanna see yourself? Look, it's Riley show. Oh, it's the show. Oh, you're showing. Look, you can see yourself. Wow. You were trying. All right, let's go. Riley, what are you singing? Oh, the wheels on the bus go round and round. The mommy on the bus go? No, the mommy. Riley, the mommy on the bus goes. Shh, shh, shh. Yeah, you gotta shh. Shh. The mommy on the bus goes. Shh, 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 shh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Salome's enjoying this. It's not raining, Riley. Say Happy Mother's Day. Shout out. Shout out. Say I have pink flower for all of you. Pink flowers. Yes, right. Oh my God, what did I put myself through? No, mommy. Okay. All right, guys, I'll be right back. We're gonna take Riley back, and then we'll come back and have a show. Say bye, guys. Okay, Riley, you gotta say bye. Say bye bye. Say bye bye. Oh no! Say thank you. Bye bye. Thank you. There you go. All right, we'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna take Riley back to Dada. Hi guys, how are you? Riley's gone. We had a little entertainment there for a minute. It's gonna be a really short show. because I have work tomorrow, but I just want to come and tell you guys happy Mother's Day. Hopefully, you feel special the way you should feel every day. Um, Riley's still around the corner with Daddy. So just in case if you guys hear her, but that was a little tease of what we deal with her every day. Okay, she is something else. Her brother's gone to bed. She slept all afternoon, guys, and then today she woke up this evening like 7. So this is what we got to deal with. But she's gonna go back to bed in the next 20 minutes. She said sorry. You're gonna see a little duplicate of me. You guys are gonna see a duplicate of me shortly. I'm gonna put the topics up. Tonight is about mothers. We're gonna say, what is mother? And create the topic. Okay. Oh my goodness. Is it Riley something? All right, guys. Sorry about that. That was a moment of silence. It was too quiet. But let's jump to it really quickly. I'm probably gonna be here for about, I'll give you guys 35 to 40 minutes. Anna is joining us tonight. Hello. Hey Anna, happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Same to you.
Thank you. You guys, we can't talk about Mother's Day if Riley's not disturbing, right? Riley says she gives me every day of the week to do whatever I want to do. Today, tonight, not happening. She doesn't want to go to bed. She just woke up, so she is here and she's here to stay. So if you guys love moms, you gotta like all my noise and my baggages that come with me tonight. Which I shouldn't call her baggage, but it is what it is. Somebody send me a message private. Oh, I know. Hello.
Yeah, let me join. Let me answer the call quick. I'll join you right back.
Okay. All right, guys. Welcome to Let's Talk with Miss Fee. We're gonna try to make this really quick and fast because we got work tomorrow. I gotta be up at 4:30 a.m. You guys. So this girl need at least 3 to 4 hours of sleep tonight. At least, or at most, I should say, to survive all the hustles and bustles tomorrow morning. But let's jump into it. Happy Mother's Day to all of our moms that are watching and that don't watch. My mom definitely don't be on social media. But just want to say thank you to all the women's in my life. Um, knowingly, unknowingly, you have shaped me in some shape or form. And I just want to say thank you. You could be older than me, younger than me. I have learned something from it. And being a mom, I honestly don't. I know, quote unquote, being a mom is like a person that birthed a child or that adopts or raised somebody, call them a mom. But I feel like some friends are like moms, they they step into that role and really guide and mold you into the human beings you are. So we need to tell them Happy Mother's Day too, because your friends are positively influence your life, sometimes negatively. Those are moms too. They guide you because those negative ones guide you to not do the wrong things where you're able to select. And the ones that are positive, they definitely. So happy Mother's Day to you and every prospective moms out there. I guess now in 2024, the 21st century, we got to be careful to say prospective moms because before I remember when I see women if you're a woman in general, I assume that someday you're going to have children, but that's not the case for everybody. Some people have decided they're not going to be. But if you mentor someone and you guide them in any shape or form, you're a mom. So you guys give me one moment. Let me see what's going on. Oh my god. I opened can of worms. She saw me. But yeah, welcome to the show. Welcome to Let's Talk with Miss Fee. Tonight, we just want to understand what is, welcome, co-host. I have
Yeah, I
another
think,
you
like you
did
said,
say
I think we will be here. I think I don't know how long you want to be at. I can be here more than
nah,
30 minutes.
I gotta leave early. I'm just wanting to honor moms and we be out of here. But I gotta be up at 4 o'clock. I need to be at work at 5 a.m. So um We're just gonna do a quick little
Happy
happy
Mother's Day,
Mother's
Anna.
Day.
Been a while.
Yeah, Anna, happy Mother's Day.
Try to play that Mother Day song I sent to you, Sweet Mother I sent to you. Try to upload and play it small, man.
I don't know if I can upload on here right now. Let's see.
Download it. You should have downloaded it and then upload it.
Oh, you send it to me.
Yeah, I sent it to you today. That Sweet
Oh
Mother.
yeah, you did. Okay.
Yeah, you can download it and upload it on the stuff, man.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
But why you can play it from here straightly? You can upload it like you did the other thing.
That one's gonna be too much technicology for me right now.
Okay, play it just like that.
So Facebook, we have zero copyrights, so the music's about to be playing. We're gonna honor our mommies, our moms to be. Our moms are Kim and gone, and they're still here. We want to say you are still our mom. That name lives forever. So let's listen to it.
It's sounding too low from your end.
Yeah.
Sounding too low from your end.
Hello, you enjoying this song? What is it?
Your dad during the day he had your dad during the day he had a record player.
I know, man. So, ma, I'll tell you why I finished. I'll be reminiscing all day.
Where's Berries?
All right,
Where
we're gonna
Berries?
tap a
Where
little
El
bit.
Joe?
Hmm?
Berries El Joe. They just run away. They can't come back. Only Anna can come
Oh,
back once in a while.
Elja's chilling. Nah, the schedule's been really tight lately. I talked to all of them. They were doing all right. Everybody's schedule is really crazy. But yeah, sweet mother, sweet, sweet mother. So, what's a mother? What is that? What is it to you? What's a mother to you? When you think about mom, what's that? What does that look like? Hmm. When I hear mother, I think about my mom. I think about someone who prays and their number one job is to protect you. That's what I think about. That's what a mom is. Doesn't matter what that protection looks like. Their number one defense or anything in this world is to protect you, no matter what. That's what I think about. I hope, pray that I'm that mom every day. Um, but that's what mom is. Moms are superheroes. Not because I'm a mom, but I think right after I had my son, I called my mom and I cried and I said, you know what? I'm so sorry. Just the fact that just having a child is no joke, man. It's crazy. And then having that child survive a good year or like a month or 2 weeks. Can you imagine? You just came from the womb and you're out in the germs, like in the world journey, and you actually survive. That's that's amazing. Of course, with God's help. But I think about my mom and I think about the woman that actually raised me. I call her my second mom. Shout out to Sis Princess. She did an amazing job. Um, I think about her. Those two people really like when I think about mom. There are some things I would say definitely when you think about when I say protection, those things that most people don't really think about. Just telling your kid,
Hey, you
hey,
want to change you want to edit your name? You get co-host for stage, so you gotta host. Like I changed
oh,
mine to
that's what I
co-host.
say.
No, I updated today for you, so you gotta change it though.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I can change that now. Can I?
Go on
Um,
you see edit hairline something, go through dots on your feed.
yeah. Let's see.
Click on the dots and go to edit, name and
Yeah, I'm
hairline.
gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it from my phone. So I don't feel like messing with that right now. But it's fine. Yeah, so how about you? Let me let you while I'm doing this, let me let you tell us. What do you think about when you think about your mom? What memories serve you?
Well, please be to our artist. Uh, coming. Yeah, like I said, I miss my mom so much. Peace be to her. Actually, she passed in 2015 October. With after a brief period of illness, that shouldn't have make her to die at that moment. But again, that is Liberia, and that is the country. The issue of medication, improper health care. But she died after she fell off from what we call pressure. The hospital said, well, it could not because Ebola was something was still facing off, and so people thought Ebola was still around, and then but they couldn't keep her at the hospital. Unfortunately, I think she died a week or two after. Fee, you are photocopying yourself. But you would have just gone right on there and edited the thing. Okay. And so but I get a memory of my mom. And if you see the mark on my right, you see the mark here. There's a mark there. If you look on the screen, if you look at the screen right here, you see the mark right here.
I
Yeah,
see it.
there's a mark here right on my ribs. It was my mother who accidentally, put that mark there. I mean, uh, she was cutting wood, a piece of wood, and saying, and I intended to help her holding it, and the machete we put colors mistakenly slipped and it cut me. But I think maybe it happened for the purpose because according to her, I can vividly remember, you know, uh, 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 I can remember that it happened, but the aftermath I didn't know because she told me that they carried me to the hospital, and then the doctor diagnosed that I was, because there was no blood coming up. So they go give me stitches, and at the end of the day, having to give me some blood tonic and all that stuff for me to take. And I hated that blood tonic. It was the Vimto in a bottle, the one I really looking at blood, that I hated. And one of the memories I have of my late mother was she was always one giving her medication, whether we like it or not. Yeah, she will always give her medication. And like I used to be very sickly growing up as a kid. The Oma will always give you, especially when she took you to the hospital and they prescribe a medicine and they give it to you. There were one medicine that I never used to like taking. It used to be in a green, it used to be in a bottle, but green liquid. That one medicine, I was always afraid of it. And you had another one medicine, I was just white. It pure white. It looked like the milk of magnesia, but it's white. I hated that one because it's scent. And but she will force you to take it. I mean, that's medication. She will force you to take it. And she will say, well, you will not eat today if you don't wash your dishes. And my mother she was like a humanitarian or philanthropist. She was not an educated woman. No, my mother was not educated, unlike my father, who was. But my mother was not educated. She didn't go to school. I mean, she didn't go, she couldn't read, she couldn't write. But she knew what was right and what was wrong. And she's somebody who opened her home up to everybody. Despite your relationship with her children or whosoever. But my mother home was like stranger home. Anybody who can big, small, big, whosoever passes our house, then you will have food to eat. Even if there's no food, when her own food that she will give it out to somebody to eat. So for the reason she used to cook and keep extra food. And people will say, oh, the woman feeding, orphanage. So she was somebody who was open and wanting to help people. And she would go the extra mile to help anybody. In as much as she didn't know how to read and write, but she knew what was wrong and what was right. She once upon a time I came from school. I think I was in the kindergarten something, and I brought out, because I couldn't write. Kindergarten kid couldn't write better, so I wrote nonsense. Just wrote nonsense. It couldn't make sense. Wrote nonsense and I brought it. I mean, I couldn't carry to my father because he understood. He could read, he could write. So my mom said, "What you did today?" And I showed my copy book. She looked into it and she said, "Well, me and I know some of the people book, but then when you read it, and I energy book will taught you it." Because
How does she know though?
yeah, she knew it was nothing right. Because if she see A, she would know that A, even though she could not read and write it, but she would know that A there.
Yeah.
And so she would say, she tell me, hey, I beg you. Don't want anything. And then she instructed my big brother, peace to his arches, who died during the war. He said, peace to his arches. He said, if you be teaching your little brother going forward, because the thing he bringing in not correct. So, and my big brother, when he was teaching me, he beat me. Yeah, I didn't like the idea of him beating me. So I ran away. I said, you will not teach me again, I will teach myself. Ma said
Yeah.
he will teach you. I said, no, he will not teach me. You say, okay, he not teach you. You bring any red in his house. You will not eat, and we will beat you for it. But all in all, I outgrew those things, and then at the end of the day, I am who I am today. But the way I really, really wanted her after I reached my age of full potential, and I wanted her to actually benefit from me, from the sacrifices she made. You know, And unfortunately, she gave her the ghost. Well, I was doing everything for her, but when she died, at the age she died, at 68 years, I didn't expect her to die at that age. I didn't want her to. Did she die at 68 years, something like that? No, I think at 66, 66. Yeah, and I didn't. I mean, I felt so bad, and well, that's nature. God took her life, but it's something
Yeah.
that I sometimes when I think about, and that's one of the reason most of the time when I was back home, I never easily went for decoration day, what people call Memorial Day, because my mom, my dad, and my son, they have the same grave to the same spot. So my son like in the middle, and two of them protecting, they are guarding their grandson. So it was most of the time difficult for me to go back home to see, my parents' grave and my son's grave, because it will always bring me bad memories until in 2020, just before the coronavirus. I went
Right.
there and I saw the grave. But since then, I haven't gone there almost 5 years now. I've been 4 years plus. Yeah, I haven't gone there to see them. And but last thing, I mean, members of mother always be there, and just another one. There are a lot of people who impacted my life so much, and that which I sit on a platform that I have to talk about. Uh, there's a lady called Madam Patricia Dyker. She's right in New Jersey. She's somebody who when our big brother Cooper had left and gone Ghana, and then we were in Danane with his wife, his girlfriend, then mother and the girlfriend, and the kind of treatment they were like meeting against us, as young children coming up, teenage boys coming up, and then yeah, he wasn't there to control anything, so we were there until we came she came to our rescue, and she helped out, sent us to school. I personally talking myself, and did nearly everything for me until I returned home after everything I graduated from high school. And so, if I Miss Patricia Dyker, wherever you are, I want to wish you happy Mother's Day, Mama. And a lot of people who impacted my lives, do home back home. Mother Chris Wilson, Mother Rebecca Walker, and a lot of people, my former boss lady, Vivian Autoframe. Yeah, she's between Canada and Nigeria. Those are people who actually impacted me, you know. And I just want to take this time and remember. I may not call everyone of the name, but there are some female friends too who also impacted my life too as well, and they did extremely well for me, you know. And I want to also wish them happy Mother's Day too, And I mean, so far so good. Whosoever, my wife, then happy Mother's Day to her and the kids. There are people who did a lot of things for us, in a much that we have people who have issues and other things, but once they in your life and whatever, you still have to wish them the same. And so, and the rest of the people, and like I said, there are some people on the screen watching too as well who they have some impact in your lives some way somehow. So we want to wish them happy Mother's Day to them. And whosoever that connected to me that impacted me, that make some level of contribution or give me some pieces of advice and led me through and give me some caring, attention and look after me in some way somehow. I want to thank you so much for what you did. Happy Mother's Day to you. And let God bless you. So back to Mother's Day. Yeah, Mama, rest in peace. Happy Mother's Day to you.
Oh, that was so sweet. I'm, I think she's somewhere smiling. She's,
Yeah, she
you
would.
know,
She was definitely
she's
smiling.
somewhere smiling. I'm very super proud. And sometimes, we're like, oh, our parents are gone early, but there are so many blessings that come with that
Mm.
we don't really realize. But yeah, happy Mother's Day to her. Um,
Felicia, name me the medicine there, yo.
and then our green medicine was either Vermont, Vermont,
Yeah, that's some
or
of it. I didn't like the medicine. I didn't like the
um,
medicine. I used to run away so much. And once you bring, like once I see that green bottle coming also, look, Felicia, just someone came and said, I don't want to take it, Mama, I don't want to take it.
I just
I
see
don't
you
want to take it,
running.
Mama, I don't want. Oh, yes, I used to run. And mind you, even if I ran, I would still come back home, I would take that medicine. She said,
Yeah,
okay, you refuse to take it in the morning, eh?
you
It's
take
like
it tonight.
I should take it in the morning, afternoon, and night.
Oh,
Yes, 3 times a day. So for any reason, if I didn't take it in the morning, she will say she will add the morning and afternoon together.
oh, double the dose. No, she's not
Oh,
supposed
no,
to do
Oma.
that, but I understand.
No, she never used to do
But
it.
yeah,
She said
but
no, she wouldn't do it. She would just say I will add it all for you to take it.
oh
Actually,
yeah,
she
so
never used to
it
do
made
it.
you
But
scared, so you would take
I
it when you're
I
supposed
never,
to.
yeah, the time I was supposed to take it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but when you said you brought the writing home and she's like, this is wrong. I was just laughing
Yeah.
because that's something that I feel like the world doesn't understand. Women are given a sixth sense, you know, and I call it intuition. Even if you don't know what it is, your gut feelings tell you it's wrong.
Hmm.
And so you act upon that. And I'm somebody that I really go with my guts. Whenever I get a thought, I say, oh, no, don't do that. I'm not doing it. I'm just going to follow that and not do it. Whatever happens,
Oh,
happens.
that's my former classmate, classmate, and schoolmate. Gamet
Yeah.
Sarah. She the one says, she's a nurse, so she know all the medication.
Yeah. So it's like, man, you have to follow your intuition. But yeah, definitely, it definitely takes a village to be a mom. And I feel
Hmm.
like
Hmm.
modern society, that's something that we women are missing a lot because as much as we're crying for women's right, we're not really supporting each other. And we see that through motherhood. And I think that's where the going gets tough. But I don't want to talk about anything negative today. I want to talk about all the good things from mom.
I know.
I think moms, they definitely wear a lot of hats. Sometimes I'm like, how?
I'm not cutting you off, fees.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, my mother was not educated.
Mhm.
She couldn't read nor write, but she also had passion for education.
Yeah.
When school was opening, she would do everything possible to make our uniform ready, our copybooks ready. She would go and buy them, get everything necessary for school. So in the morning for us to go to school, she would make sure we are cool, real, we eat it to go to school. I mean, she was so passionate about education. She didn't know how to read or write, but she had passion for education. She wanted to see her children go through the walls of education successfully and to reach where that they could reach today. And blessfully for me, I was able to reach that milestone. You know, only thing she wasn't around when I got my masters. But after she died, I think two years later, I got my masters. It was unfortunate that she wouldn't be around at the time. She wasn't around, when it happened. But she was so driven, passionate about education, wanting to do anything, to support you when it comes to your school. To the point that she will save up money in your saving club to make sure the next year we have, uniform and capable to go to school.
Definitely, I feel like that's what moms are. They're a support system. They set structure, and they wear so many hats that sometimes I'm like, man, how did my mom even do it? I have so many things now for me that I feel like help me to be a mom, to make like being a mom easy, in our generation. But when I say that, I'm like, wow, how did she even do it? Like with all these kids, I only have two, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. I'm stressed out, but definitely, when I ask what's a mother, I think a mother is someone who gave you that unconditional love no matter what. I don't know. I don't care if they're in your life or not. That unconditional love is there no matter. It's kind of like you're the practical child that come back home. I feel like moms plays that role that whenever and wherever you're at, there's no way they can sit and see you like dig a grave for you and fall into it and say they're not going to help you. So that's what moms are to me. And what's a mother role? I feel like mother role are to build structure, create a future for you that you yourself can, set that path for you, that wherever you go, I remember I talked to Sis Princess one time, and I told her, I said, I remember when I first came to the US, there was so much stuff like, so many changes and differences in the world that I was looking at. And I remember, I just kept remembering some of the things she was used to tell me because I started living with him at a very young age. And I was telling her, I said, "Oh yeah, that's stuff that you used to tell me when I got older, when I got in college, and I was wanted to do the wrong thing. That voice is always in your head, like Felicia, we go this way." And then when I think about my mom, she'll be like, "Oh, always pray, always pray." There's I'm gonna do a story time sometime this week. There's something that happened to me the past 3 weeks, and it's been really tough. And when I was able to see myself through, I just started smiling because everything falling place on a Wednesday.
Mm.
And when I was thinking about it, I was like, oh yeah, Wednesday is when my mom always fast and pray. Like she literally do this around clockwise. That woman live and breathe in praying. So I remember when I was having a tough time the past 3 weeks, and everything kind of like worked out. And then it was on a Wednesday. I just started smiling. I'm like, wow, it looks like God answered that prayer for today. And I thought about my mom. I'm like, Mom, I just said it to my son. I was like, man, Mom, that prayer that you just sent out my way, it happened today. So I'm gonna do a story time on that because I think it's worth sharing with everybody. But I just wanted to say a happy, happy Mother's Day, especially to our oldest sister, who is the mother of our family, Sis Kalu, and to the rest of our family. There's so many women in my life, friends. Like I said, there are some friends that really plays a mother role in my life. I have few of those that I can literally call and be like, I don't know what to do. I remember when I always go back that first time I had my son. I Some of the people that I thought would be in my corner were not really, in my corner, and my mom's not here. You know, when I just think about my friends and those ones that were really, always calling me and giving me tips on, this is what you can do. I'm confused. So I really hold them dear to my heart. I think they're my mom. And I don't want to tear up because I'm thinking about my live friend. Um, I remember my first Mother's Day. You guys, I'm gonna do it. I want to do it. But my little friends, she was almost ready to finish her residency when she lost her life, and
Mm.
she's literally the inspiration behind this whole podcast. I was just thinking about her today, and I'm like, man, I used to hear her. She was like, "Yo, Fifi, what's she doing today?" And I just thought about her voice today. It's like, girl, you better wake up and get those kids and get that little boy a milk today. He needs some milk. And I was giving up on breastfeeding, but she really encouraged me, and may her soul rest in peace. But I really thought about her today. I always call her my mom. And she's like, man, girl, we're almost around the same age. What are you talking about? But I really feel like she played that great mother role for me in this country a lot because I don't know. I just feel like if it wasn't for her, I'm not sure how things would have turned out for me. Maybe God had other plans, but I feel like God really placed her in my role, and I don't want to tear up, man, but I really, really do think about her, especially when times like this come along. And I used to call her. I said, "Hey, mom." She's like, "Yeah, I'm not your mom." Yeah, you're my mom. So I just wanted to say shout out to her. And I would have loved to share her picture, but I know she was somebody who really didn't like social media, like sharing her information online. So I really try my best to keep that, private and, to her. So she definitely was one of those friends that I would say is a mom that helped mold me to kind of like some of my morals, belief, and things like that, knowingly or unknowingly. So I want to say Happy Mother's Day to her. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, it's good to remember people who impacted your life, in a positive manner too. And some of the negative thing they did to you, I think it
Yeah.
was intended to, you thought it to be negative, but it was intended to prepare you,
Yeah.
for who you are today. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's it.
Sorry,
But
man. I
let's
didn't.
look at, yeah, let's look at people. Let's look at
Yeah. I'm
mothers
waiting. Yeah.
nowadays. Mothers, who are the mothers? Are we just trying to say mothers because of mothers? So everybody is a mother,
I
because some
don't think
people
so.
bear the children and abandon the children and they go. Are those mothers too? Yes, you went through the 9 month pains, but
I
you
call them
abandoned
a
it. But
carrier.
yeah, you just carry on. But again, like we were saying last night, we should know the circumstances beyond why they did that. But some of them, this willingly decide to not take care of their children. And this is why someone always said that it's good. They had an advert, back home on the radio, from the, I think, the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare. They said you should have baby by choice, not by chance. Because if you have baby by choice, you would know the well-being of the baby. You would determine the baby needs. You will play that moral role by nurturing the child and bringing it up in a way that he or she will grow. But if you don't play that motherly role, because mothers gave tender care. You see, they are the first teacher in your life, in the life of any individual. Because when they gave birth to the in the hospital, the midwife, after the film doing all their uh, maternity thing, and they turn you over to your mother, the first thing she does is to give you that breast milk. And if you holding it in a way as a young baby, and you trying to use your lip to squeeze that breast, to suck that milk from all the way in a way, what they can do, they will knock your hand no matter you're a baby. So mother are the first teacher in every society. We grow up with them. They teach, because remember, our fathers are not there. They go to work. So they teach us all the goods, all the bads, all the ugly. That's what we ask. That's what we're saying. Who are the real mothers? Everybody is a mother, but you play the role of a real mother. You're a real mother. You play the role. Because if you abandon your child, you are not a real mother. You just a carrier, like Felicia said. So if you give him, yes, you said, two wives, yes. If you give, you know, birth to a child, doesn't mean you a mother. So who are the real mothers, Felicia?
I would say being a mom don't always have to be. I know we always tie it to being like someone who sacrificed a lot. Some sacrifice may be known but unknown, like when I see it. I would say a mother, it's someone who doesn't think about like themselves. I would say it's someone who put themselves last. Um, there might not be a child, but when you see an individual and you're like, you forget your problem and your goal is to make sure that person is okay. I think that's what true, if I really think about it, I think that's what true mother is, in my opinion. Someone who is willing to go without for someone else to be comfortable. Somebody might say, that's a humanitarian person, but then that person is also a mother, you know, because we were built to be nurturers. We were built to guide and set the path and, train. We are trainers. We are, um, I feel like we're the foundation setter. That's what a true mother is. You set a foundation that when you're not here anymore, that individual can survive without you. So that's what I would say what a mother is.
Yeah, talking about the role of the mother, and people who they perform miracles, they do the unexpected. Some mother go to the extreme to even make themselves hungry just to see their children survive. Yes, I remember during the war, my mother would go the extra mile, sacrifice, venture in the war zone where they said nobody could go, but women could venture to go there. They would venture while the men are sitting at home. I remember the women, the mothers, they would go in the war zone where no, because men were afraid to go before they get conscripted into the military, into the rebels group. The women would go. Why is true they were getting some women there too, to join the force, the rebel forces. But some of the mothers braved the storm. They went through thick and things. So when I see today people downplaying on their mothers, I like what? And they say, "Oh, my mother is this, my mother is that," and someone, oh, they say my mother that witch. How you clean your mother to be a witch? She brought you into the war. She didn't kill you. You would be grown up men and women before she start killing you. So it's something to think about. It's something to really talk about, you know, because I wonder why people will sometimes do that. Your mother took care of you for all the years. She carried you for 9 months. She didn't abort you. She took care of you for 18 plus 20 years, 22, 23, 25. Because in Africa, especially Liberia, boys to up to 25, 30 years still living with their parents. She did all of those things for you. You never realized she was a witch. But until you started doing something better, you start being influenced by other people, and someone told you, say, "Oh, your mom is a witch. She don't want seeing you. You don't want to be this. You don't want to do that." But why would your mother even do that if she took care of you all those years? That it's time for her to reap what she sowed, and then she will start to play witch on you. Then come to think about this, Felicia. Some people treat their mothers in a way. The mother take care of them for 9 months in the stomach. from the embryonic stage of your life, you reach to adolescent, you reach to adult, from for the ages between 20 25 years old, and probably God blesses you, you get into something. Your mother didn't do no nothing to you. She didn't ill treat you. She wouldn't chastise you to guide you to move positively.
Right.
You never die.
Thank you,
She didn't play
Tennessee.
wish on you.
Thank you.
You didn't
Happy Mother's Day to you.
there was no witchcraft.
Yeah.
But today, probably when you join some kind of a church, some kind of Holy Ghost fire church, they say, oh, because you get bothered, they say, oh, that your man. That your man, I want to see nothing good from you. What the hell? Yeah, Rufus. It's true. True mother who care for kids that are not their biological kids. It is true.
Yeah.
People not necessarily be your biological kid before you be a mother to them.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're saying you have a mother did here when they follow they can you can't on the show to stop here will be serious problem. Oh.
I beg you
Yeah,
out.
of course.
Don't be a hater.
I'm not a hater. I just force it down. But it is real. And it gets to me that your mother didn't kill you when she took you
Right.
belly for 9 months. She fed you, she did everything. And you reach certain area and then you went to some Holy Ghost church and say, oh, your mother, she didn't want to kill you. She didn't want beyond your misfortune in life. You kidding me? And then people get narrowly carried away by those kind of comments, by those kind of sentiment, by those kind of things people say to them. Who's going to tell me something peaceful to my mother's actually? Because if my mother was still living, who's going to tell me something about my mother? Yeah, be happy with you. I agree with you. Yeah. I mean, these things I just try to check that because I don't understand how people treat their mothers.
Yeah.
How people
I
treat
don't know.
them.
I couldn't even like see somebody like, struggling and just ignore them, let alone someone I call my mom. I don't know. That's just it's really, really sad that but unfortunately there are mothers, let's be realistic. There are some people who just carry the child and they're completely detached from their children. Um but I don't think is natural. I think there's probably something that they're going through. And that is something that I feel like in our community, in the African setting or Liberia, let me just focus on Liberia, that we don't really pay attention to. You see a mother just have a child and then um, she's going through postpartum and she's depressed. And I'm really glad that the world is moving in the path where we Black people or Africans are starting to realize that mental health is definitely an issue. So sometimes people might misjudge people, or I'm just gonna use the word that I use with my team all the time is perception. Something looks certain how, but is not really what it is. Instead of us investigating, trying to find out if that person is going through some mental problem or something that they can help, we classify them as witch, you know. So, or they're practicing witchcraft. But yeah. But overall, I don't care who your mom is if she's not the most beautiful or the richest, which is kind of like stupid when I hear people say, "Oh, they don't want to be identified with their parents because of how they look." That's just so stupid. You're ignorant. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it.
No, but I think you're right, Fee. There are a lot of
Yeah,
people who
yeah,
do that. They don't want to identify with their parents because they feel, no, no
yeah. You're
matter, no
ignorant.
matter, no matter who, no, like this is a songwriter says, nobody can replace another mama.
No.
Somebody will come in, they will help, they will say all kind of thing, but they cannot replace a real mama.
Yeah. That's the
They can
channel
replace
in
a real
which you
mama.
came to Earth.
So why
Um,
would you want to? Why would you want to neglect your mother because you feel she's poor. She was not the one who put himself into poverty. Understand that.
Right. Life. When she
You
was
saw
born.
that condition and she brought you up. She took care of you. Do you know the kind of struggles our mothers went through to get us where we are today? You think how some of us, like for me, uh, almost from the age, I think from if I'm not mistaken, from 14 years old,
Hmm.
between 13 and 14, my teenage year, I didn't live with my parents again because I was a teenager, 13, 14 years old when the war came. Okay. And we had to go Ezra. I think it's we gotta go Ezra with big brothers, live with big brother. Alex can attest to it.
Yeah.
So we were living with our bigger brothers and other relatives and other family friends and other people were living with them. So when we grew up, we started to live with sisters and brothers, uncle, and we just started to live by our left now until we become who we are, but we were determined. So are you trying to say whatsoever happened would have happened to me, or the condition my mother in, or say, okay, she put herself in a condition? No,
No.
she didn't put herself in a condition. The war devastated a lot of things in the country. It destroyed a lot of things, and so your condition you find yourself in, do not attribute it to your mother.
Right.
You say, oh, your mother is the cause. Your mother was this and mother was that. So people don't really, really, really understand, how mothers do things. But those who think that their mothers are witchcraft, those who think that mothers are poor and they don't deserve to be their mother, you can alleviate her. You can take her from that dungeon if you think she's in a dungeon. You think, why does she bring you on earth? And
I
probably
think
if
that
she
person
if,
have
if
mental
she did
problem.
if she did okay, she know probably she know how the resources to educate you, and somebody educated you, but yet she's still your mother. You
Yeah,
still regard her as your mother. And sometimes
definitely.
it beats my imagination when I see people treating their mothers like that and think, oh well, are they real? Are they real anymore?
I don't think so. Yeah.
Oh, fee.
Well, happy Mother's Day. We're gonna try to end this live real soon because
Yeah, sure. We gotta end this
my
soon.
eyes are burning. I'm so sorry. Just
Yeah.
wanted to say
Thank you.
happy Mother's Day to everybody. But definitely, your mom is your mom, and God does not make mistakes. You do not choose your family, and definitely, um, your parents didn't choose you. God just gave them to you. Gave you to them. So whoever they are, your mom is your mom. There are bad moms, but I don't think people are born bad. I think people take habits and it becomes those habits. So they can definitely change from that.
Before we go, Fee, before
Uh-huh.
we go, there are a lot of people who, there are still some single mothers out there
Yeah,
who are doing extremely well for their kids. They
definitely.
are going through struggles. They are going through thick and things. They are going through the impossible, sacrificing, working extra hours, doing, selling in the marketplaces, doing things to see their children reach where they want to reach. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Peterson Walker.
Thank you,
They
Mr.
want to reach.
Peterson.
They want to reach wherever they want to reach. The mothers are there. They're doing everything possible. And shout out to them. Those mothers who are determined, who want to see their children, reach up to the level they want to see them, despite the challenges they go through, despite their father abandoning them, leaving their mothers alone and it's going. Those people are the true hero. In the Western world, maybe in the Canada or in the US or wherever part of the world, there are some women who standing for their children. I know a couple of them who they say, what a man there, no man there, I will stand up for my children.
Yeah,
Even back home in Africa or Liberia, there are women who say, I will stand up for my children, despite what the situation is. People need to stand up. You see, so no matter what situation your mother and I just want to send a caveat to young children growing up today. Your mother is there. You see her going through this struggle with you, making sure to get everything for you, your needs, your basic needs. They're working themselves up back to back. And at the end of the day, tomorrow you want to turn your back on them. You gotta be kidding. You gotta be serious about it. You gotta be very, very much serious about it. Your children might likely do same to you too. Remember, nobody replaces another mama. They can only try, but a real mama cannot be replaced.
Definitely.
Remember when you are born, she gave you that breast milk. That's the
That's why they
first.
do skin to skin in the hospital.
Yeah, that's the
They
first
study
food.
behind it.
That's the first food.
You remember and you stay connected. You can see like a child will be raised by somebody else for their whole life. Once they see their mom, it's game over.
I mean, it's true. That is,
But yeah, you
you know,
know,
and like you said, the children, they will take them to even grandma or people like grandma who they be all the time, they be there sitting
yeah,
down there. But when they see the real mom coming, you will see there. They must not, say he ungrateful.
yeah,
Grandma will say he ungrateful. As soon as you see a parent coming or a mom coming, then he's jumping up to go to a mom, leaping to go to a mom. Then the grandma will say he's ungrateful. You see, the children they get close. So I've the pains that women go through, especially the mother, they go through. There's a song Calvin Gaines sang. She said, "I went through the fire. Mama, I thank God for you." He said, "I went through the fire not to get wedding ring, not to get jewelry, not to get fun clothes, but I went through the fire because my baby was there." Yes, some mother went through fire to save their children's lives. Some mother die for the sake of their children through childbearing. They would rather say, "Let me die, let my child live." But God could have it. The mother and the child will survive. And when they survive, and then you grow up, and the mother giving you the history of how you came about. Look, let me tell you something for you before we close here. And this is one of the things I really remember my mom and I appreciated her so much. Ma said when I was small, or kid, or baby, maybe I'm about 1, 2, 3 years old or so, I used to be very much sickly. And I usually, when she gave me the breast milk, I didn't know. She said it to me. And when she gave me the breast milk, just how she gave me the breast milk, like how I will put it also when I go in the restroom. No digestion. And she said it came a time that I gave her the ghost. It was like I was gone. And the community people have prepared. They say, "Oh, this guy, your baby have died, your son have died." My mom told me that. And for this, I love my mother so much. For this, I love my mother so much. She said, the people said, you told her, "Ma, your son was sorry for the loss of your baby, your son." She said, maybe around 2, 3 years old. Weak. And I mean, they were getting ready to go and bury me. My mother told me that story. And she told me that story. I was much younger when she told me that story. Even when I got big, she still told me that story. She said, "Look, Andrew, God will continue to be with you." She said, "People said, they told me that you were already gone. I wasn't there." She said she went to get water, to fetch water also. Yes, that's what she said. Yeah, she came, she put look at me and said, "Oh, there's son gone." She started crying. And she said, "No, I just left my son here, even though he's sick, but my son didn't die. My son has not died. So nobody will bury my son." My mom said she took me, held me on her shoulder or so, whatever, and started to run with me uphill. I would take my son to the hospital. My son didn't die, and he would not die. And while on her way, she said, I started to sniff, cough, and finally, the ambulance was called. Back those days, they had ambulance. You could call ambulance quickly, and they took me to the hospital. They treated me. I spent 2 weeks in the hospital, and I fully recovered and came back home with my mom. And she came and told the community people, "You thought my son was going to die." I told her, my son was not dying. And is that kind of person I should abandon who said, no, my son didn't die? I wouldn't have been who I am today. I wouldn't have been where I am today if she listened to the people. Mothers go through pains, they go through struggles. But wherever she is, peace be to her ashes, and happy Heavenly Mother's Day to her and to all loving mothers around the world. Let God bless you and be good to people. Happy Mother's Day to all. We'll see you again next Sunday or Saturday on another edition of this program. But until
Thank you
then,
so much.
we beg to retire. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye bye. Happy Mother's Day, guys.